Hello, collective. All right, let's go ahead and see what your messages are. Please remember to only take what resonates, okay? If something is negative or confusing, you do not have to take it on. Just reject it. Oof. A lot of stuff going on these days. You know, some of you, this could be a little unexpected, but you could actually be healing from the worst of some kind of disappointment or heartbreak. And it might not even be healing as much as, well, yeah, that's part of healing, but getting stronger, all right? There's something that is strengthening inside of you. Some of you, wow, some of you, you don't want this. You're not thinking about this, and some of you may be, but there is new love here for you. And this may feel like the last thing on the mind right now, or, you know, it's not everybody's focus. And yet there it is. There it is. All right, let's see. You guys, this is the gold foil tarot. And also, please remember, if you want a personal reading with us, the only way is to email us, frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com. We will never reach out to you to solicit a reading. We do set the intention for high vibrational truth and clarity. Yep, and this was this was the original card that we had reversed at the beginning of your video. So this is super nice because some of you, you're moving out of drama, you're moving out of arguments, you're moving out of, I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy in this reading, honestly, but just in general, which makes sense. Saturn just entered into Pisces too, but in general, you're moving out of arguments, you know, out of that chaotic kind of energy where we're getting triggered all the time, or somebody is triggering us. There it is again, Ace of Cups, new beginnings in love. We're just coming out of this energy, okay? Some of you, I feel like this is, it's not obvious because there's a lot happening right now, or there's a lot that's changing, or a lot that actually is kind of hurtful or painful. So there's something about this where it might not be totally, yeah, exactly this. I mean, this is what the Five of Cups is. It's grief, it's loss, it's emotional sadness, pain, limitation, and restriction. I mean, it looks like a form of sadness and grieving our losses and depression. And this is exactly, you know, what I'm feeling here. And yet at the same time, what's happening underneath, or what's really going on, if you pull yourself, especially, you know, out of your mind for a moment and come down into your body, you're going to feel a certain kind of stability and peace in your chest, in your heart, in your body. You know, for those of you who are sensitive and able to understand, you know, what your energy is doing, you're going to understand that your heart knows where it's going and what it's doing. Messages for our collective here, please and thank you. Angel, spirit guides, messages for our collective here. What are their messages? It's going to be okay, you guys. It's going to be okay. A lot of you are making a cutthroat decision, or you're, you know, laying down the law here. You're putting your foot down. You're like, you know what? Enough's enough. It's time for me to move forwards. Okay. Again, a lot of strength coming through for this. A lot of you are just done with this kind of toxic BS. It's time to move forwards for you in whatever context that may be. But something's pushing you to this point. Something's pushing you to be like, no more tears. I'm getting that Ariana Grande song. Right now I'm in a state of mind. Wait, it's like no, I wanna be here like all the time. What is it? Ain't got no tears left to cry. There it is. Ain't got no tears left to cry. It's kind of like that. Like there's just no tears left to cry, and sometimes we just instead we just rise. We rise. And I feel like this is what's going to happen. It doesn't mean you're not crying. It doesn't mean you're not going to have sad days. It just means we're laying the law down again, putting the foot down here. Breaking the law, but breaking the law. I don't think literally breaking the law, but that song does come through. What else for our collective here? Messages, please and thank you. What's coming up for you guys? Anything you should know coming up here? Wow. This is interesting because the position it's landing in, I feel like there is some kind of a reflection, an understanding, flashbacks, you know, a process of shadow work or healing you're going to be going through on all the ways and times in life, or certain ways and times you felt very disempowered, you felt very bound, you felt like you didn't have a voice, or like your mind wasn't empowered, or, you know, you felt just really trapped. You felt like you couldn't creatively express yourself. I feel like you're breaking free of a lot of things, and they might be surfacing in this time, or you might be going through things that replicate those, you know, more painful experiences. But it really feels like you're emerging here. You're being reminded of. You might be walking, you know, through the memories again, walking through the feelings. But you're being reminded of that so that you can again get into this kind of really strong, independent walking forwards into clarity. You know, lifting up out of any kind of heartache or heartbreak. Not letting somebody steal your. Well, I hear steal your thunder, but I feel like it's more, it can be that, but also just not letting somebody steal your positivity any longer. You could feel like you've already been through that for so long. You're over it. You're done. You're tired of that. Any other messages for the collective? Please and thank you. Yep, there it is. I mean, it's super clear, you guys. Walking on. You're walking on. You're detaching yourself emotionally. And this isn't just detaching, this is strength, you know. There's a lot of strength, balance, and flow. There's a lot of I'm moving forwards. A lot of you are pulling physical manifestation here in, as well as you detach or move forwards. You're going to see an increase in something in your material reality that you've been wanting to increase, like money, you know, or like something of a, you know, material nature, whatever it is that you've been looking for to increase. I feel like it will, as you're moving forwards here from something. Something is just, it's pushing you to the point where it's time for you to, you know, progress. I keep seeing that Ace of Cups and that soulmate energy as I shuffle, so interesting. Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you are moving into something a lot more stable, especially if you feel like, you know, you're going through something very intense right now. It's kind of like that paradox, you know, it's like that intensity is leading you exactly to where it is that you've been wanting to go, or towards that place, you know, of stability, security that you've been longing for. This has to happen first, though. Can we enhance on this, what this Ten of Pentacles is for you? Some of you, there's going to, be a gift offered, news that could come, small miracle here. Okay, you could get kind of help, a bit of help, and it could be indiscreet. No, it could be discreet, sorry. It could be subtle, but it is help that you're getting. What else about this Ten of Pentacles? What else about this Ten of Pentacles for the collective? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for the collective? Please and thank you. The fact that I heard that this could be a year of unexpected pregnancies did just pop into my mind. That was in the forecast of the year ahead. I don't remember. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Please and thank you. Might be hidden. The Sun in reverse. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for the collective, Spirit? They take a long time to speak tonight. It's interesting. Maybe they're just figuring out the exact way to let us know. Incoming message, very fast-moving energy, fast-moving inspiration, fast-moving ideas. It's going to come in before you are ready for it, maybe. You're going to be ready for it, but before you feel like you're ready for it, before you know it, something's going to really blast in here, okay? That's really, oh my gosh. I swear to you, this card, I'm seeing this so much in the reading. I'm tempted to just take it out, but I kind of want to let it come out on its own. But truly, there's a lot going on here. You've gone through a lot, you guys. If you can, don't underestimate or devalue what you've been through. You know, just move on with your head up high as best you can. But There's no need to downplay either. What is this? This can be an offer that's taken a long time to come in. It's been slow moving, but maybe it finally comes through here. Interesting. You could be a bit closed off or closed down to offers or things that have been very slow moving. You could feel done being compassionate or nourishing or loving or understanding or empathetic towards certain people and things that have just been so slow moving. You might just be focused on making your own happiness here, making your own nest here, your own creativity here. I almost feel like we're speaking to some Pisces energy here. Who else do I feel like we're speaking to? I mean, this is the collective, okay? So take it where it resonates, but I really do get the Pisces energy in this reading pretty strongly. Who else are we talking to here? Besides the general collective. Leo. Leo could be here. I feel like some of our air signs could be here. Sagittarius as well. Yeah, no, I see a little bit of everybody here. Some of you could be dealing with earth energy. Doesn't mean you're not earth energy. You could be. But I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with that kind of energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be some Taurus here too. What else is going on here for you guys? Any other messages for the collective, please and thank you? Definitely taking a long time to speak the deck tonight, which is interesting. It could be reflective of your own world. I think some of you are moving on once and for all. Like you're moving on for good. For realsies, like you're a done. And you could be done with like a behavior, a mentality, a way of doing something, a way of, you know, even just feeling sad. Like, I mean, of course we're going to have times where I feel sad, but you could just be done drowning in sadness caused by others, you know, or feeling, you could be done, you could really be done being disempowered in your life, or letting your voice be stolen, or letting yourself be, you know, suppressed, your creative expression be repressed, your ideas be repressed, your communication, you know, you could be done being trapped in fear or letting others trap you in fear, you know, you could just be truly, you could have learned the value of something through a strong process here, you know, you could have really learned the value of certain things in your life, basically, you know, like your voice, like your thoughts, like your peace, your freedom, your clarity, your, you know, your mental, your positivity, whatever it is. Any other messages for you, collective? Please and thank you. One more message, maybe? One more message. One, yes. Thank you. There's that Ace of Cups again. You guys might push that off for a while. I don't blame you if you've been through some stuff here. But you got something around you when it comes to new beginnings in love, okay? And I gotta say, I do feel it's romantic because I keep seeing the Two of Cups with it, which looks like healing through a soulmate, okay? Some of you could be offered healing through a soulmate. You don't always have to heal alone, okay? So for your final message here, oh, beautiful. So yeah, what is transforming? What is ending? It is fear. It's fear-based mindsets. It's dealing with this energy of betrayal that's probably been really heavy on your back for some of you, or dealing with narcissists, dealing with people who are just totally out for themselves here, dealing with this energy maybe even within yourself, you know, but also within others, letting that rule you, letting that pull one over on you, letting that control you. That's kind of the death of that for you guys. For a lot of you here, I mean, it's really the death of giving in, giving nourishment and empathy and mothering and love. Love is everything, but giving extra or just giving to that energy, whether it's within you or outside of you, I really feel like this energy is ending for you and you're choosing a different path for yourself. And I think that's huge. Some of you could also be finding, you're developing a new dream. You're reigniting some kind of a dream here. In the process of letting this go, your intuition is working super strong for you. It's really working overtime for you as well. I do see that here. You could also be, learning to let go of things where you understand that you don't have the same love, drive, or passion for them anymore that you used to. Okay, or you could be reformatting things where you're not getting the recognition that you are looking for. Okay, you could be rebuilding, working on long-term investments. Some of you, yeah, there could be, I feel like there's multiple people interested in you, some people that could want to come towards you. You could have younger energies interested in you too, or an age gap could be present for some of you. I'm feeling a tight throat chakra also at the end of this reading, so for some of you, you really need to speak about your pains around your lost dreams, or around feeling overlooked, or around feeling like you failed or something didn't work out for you. You need to communicate that pain. It doesn't matter how, but you just need to say it somehow. For some of you, you need to communicate the pain of letting something go, giving it up, and what that feels like as well. I guess it could be other things, for some. It doesn't have to be just that, but I feel like those are the main areas where that is. Yeah. All right. There's a lot of hope returning to you guys, and you're making, a lot of you are making that happen. But yeah, you're going to open up and trust again. And some of you, you've got new money coming in here. I really feel like there's a new source of income. Some of you got King of Cups coming in. Very emotionally mature person, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just somebody very, very mature, very grounded with their emotions, even if despite what's going on around them. They don't build this upon the world around. They build it from within, from their own base here, which is great. You might not be that open to, offers, and we don't, who would blame you? You know what I mean? You're especially closed off to offers that don't seem clear, but you are healing some stuff with trust here. You could just be a lot more focused on your, your money and your physical world. But just remember, the irony too here is like you did manifest something like this to come in. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. Much love to you guys. Thank you for being here, and take care.